It's a bit early, January 2011, but already people are thinking about the presidential election of 2012. Ben Stein has an original idea for the Republican candidate.
As everyone knows, the grand old party has risen like a phoenix from the ashes of the 2008 defeat. The GOP controls the House, had big gains in the Senate, has a gigantic swath of states with Republican governors, and is well liked in the polls. What we do not have is a clearly viable candidate for president. Huckabee, Palin, Romney, Haley Barbour, who's my own favorite, all have their pros and cons, but none stands out as a clearly winning alternative to Barack Obama. But wait a minute. Isn't there someone out there who is Obama's equal in oratory, charisma, and ability to draw votes who could run as a Republican? Why, yes, there is. Barack Obama, his own self. Yes! Think about it. Since the elections of 2010, he's clearly moving in the direction of the Republican Party. He's completely signed on to the Republican position on tax cuts and kicking the deficit can down the road. Long since he signed on to the Bush position on the war in Afghanistan. He's now swearing he'll do something about government spending, even if it angers his most basic constituency, the government employee unions. His speech in Tucson was a masterpiece of restraint and eloquence.
It's important for us to pause for a moment and make sure that we're talking with each other in a way that heals, not in a way that wounds.
Now, admittedly, he has a lot to learn in the right-to-life world and about the environment, but he's a fast learner. There's been loud murmuring from the Democratic left that President Obama is too cozy with Republicans. A loudmouth from Florida, former liberal Representative Alan Grayson, has suggested he might challenge Mr. Obama from the left for the presidential nomination. Fine and dandy. Let the Democrats have Mr. Grayson. He's a great guy. Let's us Republicans seize this moment to humbly ask the best campaigner since Reagan if he would care to join up with our side, the winning side. He's highly teachable, a sensible guy, and is probably as good as we can get right now. The worst he can do is say no, and then we can brag about our efforts at bipartisanship for the next 100 years. Barack Obama, first man to be elected president from both parties. What's not to like?
Commentary from Ben Stein.